Welcome to this week's assembly and welcome back to school after the Easter break. I hope that you've had a good break and are feeling refreshed and ready for the half term ahead. In the assembly today, I'm going to talk to you about two things. The first is to talk about this week's theme, and the second is to promote the Iceland 2024 trip. The theme for this week is, and the winner is. Winners are seen as successful. So what is success? Success can often mean being the best at something. It is difficult, in fact impossible, for us all to be the best at everything. We can't all be the best runner, the best singer, the best baker. Only one person can be the best. But we can all be our best. We can do our best at running, we can do our best at singing, and we can do our best at baking. These people have all been successful and winners in their various fields. Maisie in 2020 was the crust winner. Spider-Man No Way Home is the largest grossing film in 2021. Man City were the best football team. They were winners of the Premier League in 2021. Professor Sarah Gilbert created the Oxford COVID vaccine. St Helens Rugby League team, a team close to my heart, were the Super League winners in 2021. And Elaine Thompson-Hera is the fastest female athlete in the world. When you look behind the scenes of success for all these people or these teams, you see that success and being a winner is down to hard work and a number of other qualities. It is the hard work that we don't see which leads to success. You can see here the winners on their podium getting the celebrations, but underneath all that are those qualities that people need to show to be successful. You can see there's desire, there's passion, there's focus, there's failure in there as well. Success often is built upon failure, hard work and sacrifice. Very often, people can see success as a nice, smooth pathway. So that's what we think success looks like. But again, when you listen or read about successful people, you understand that the route to success is not smooth. It often contains setbacks, barriers, detours, and dead ends. Success does not happen overnight. It is not instant. Successful people recognize this as part of their journey to success. The key for them is that they didn't give up. They kept working hard. Here is another illustration of what success looks like. This is known as the iceberg of success. Icebergs in nature contain much of the matter hidden below the surface. The iceberg of success highlights that certain qualities are hidden below the surface of success. Again, those qualities coming up: persistence, failure, sacrifice, giving up time when you might want to do other things, disappointment, forming good habits, dedication, all key to building and being successful. So in short, the secret to success is hard work. I do believe that we can achieve anything as long as we're willing to work hard at it. This is a great quote from golfer Gary Player, which reflects this approach. The harder I practice, the luckier I get. There is no secret. Hard work is crucial. So in summary, to be a winner means being successful, which means hard work. We can all be successful as we can all work hard at what we want to achieve. John Wooden, a quote I've used many times before, summarizes this in his quote. I believe that we're all capable of doing our best to be the best we can be, as long as we're willing to work hard. Okay, now for the second part of my assembly. So, we are looking to organise an Iceland 2024 trip. You might have heard recently that we did our Iceland 2022 trip, which was a huge success. And we're also organising for students in Year 10 an Iceland 2023 trip, because that will be the last opportunity to visit Iceland. So the Iceland 2024 trip is going to be offered to students that are currently in Year 7, 8 and 9. And the trip is going to depart on March the 1st in 2024. So we've got quite a big lead into this, which allows us to do the organisation required. The trip is going to be 5 days and 4 nights. And here I've got some images to show you some of the things that we are planning to include on our itinerary. The first one is a video from Giza, showing you the Giza exploding, which is quite an amazing thing to experience. The second image on the top right is the group this year entering the lava tunnel, which was quite exciting this year. We had to climb down, as you can see there, through the snow. They had a heavy snow the night before. And then you enter the magical world of the lava tunnel that was being created by a lava flow. Then one of the places that proved very popular with students this year was the secret canyon. And you can see there we're inside the canyon and the waterfall comes right down behind you, and you have to make sure in that situation you've got your wet weather gear on to stay dry. And then the final picture in the bottom right is a new experience for us last year was the lava show, which was a magical experience. We got to feel what it's like to be close to real lava, and learn about how lava is created and how lava moves and the interaction between lava and ice, which was absolutely fascinating to see. So the itinerary is going to be packed. We are going to include transfer between the school and the airport, return flights. We use Iceland Air, which have been a very good airline for us. And then, as we said earlier on, we've got 4 nights, half board accommodation, and we have packed lunches that we take out with us on the day. Some of the things we're going to include in the trip, we're going to visit Pelam, which is a really interesting place to go and see. It's where they store the geothermally heated water for Reykjavik. There's a museum there of exhibits and some amazing views from the top of the towers out across Reykjavik. We'll then go to the lava tunnel, which we've spoken about. And you can see the picture at the bottom right there is this year's group inside the lava tunnel. The Secret Lagoon is a geothermally heated pool, which is an amazing place to spend some time. The Flyover Iceland experience was a new one this year. It's a simulator, and it's quite an amazing, exhilarating ride. The lava show we've mentioned, and on this trip we're going to include a visit to a geothermal power station, and interestingly, a carbon capture centre. We're also going to do lots of other trips on this one as well. We're going to visit a number of waterfalls, which are mightily impressive to see. You've got some of the images here of some of the waterfalls we've seen. We've mentioned Giza. Thingvellir National Park is a breathtaking place. It's the location of the oldest parliament in the world. It's where the Vikings used to meet and hold their get-togethers and their discussions. We're also hoping this year to include a walk on the glacier and actually go up onto the glacier, which again is exciting. We've done that before, and you get an ice axe to go up to and walk around the top of the glacier. And then we're going to get some free time in the capital city of Reykjavik and let you explore and have a look at the shops and coffee shops, which have always proved very popular. And that evening we'll have dinner at a place called the Hamburger Factory, which is a really nice place to go and eat. Also in this, we're going to go down to the bridge between the continents and the hot springs, which is, again, you get to experience the natural power of Iceland's location being on such a geothermal active area. Also, the famous Iceland hoodies with the Iceland 2024 logo on this. So at this point in time, talking to the company, we're coming up with a cost of around £1,100 to £1,200. We'll be able to finalise that in the next week or so. The costs will become available and we can start to finalise that actual figure. What we need at this point from people that are interested is a deposit being paid, and deposit you can see there is £275. That gives us a 2-year run up to the trip to allow people to save the money, because we recognise it is an expensive trip. And we're hoping to have a group of around 40 or 50 people heading out to Iceland on this trip. And that'll be a really good group and should be a really enjoyable experience. If you are interested in this, then what we need you to do is to complete a form to indicate your interest. And this form is going to be available. It's not there yet, so don't click on the school website at the moment. I will let people know when it's there. But you can see, as the image shows on the screen, you go to the Contact Us on the school website, and there's a list of forms you can see there already. The Iceland form will be available for students in years 7, 8, and 9, current 7, 8, and 9, to complete and give us that indication. The closing date for those interest will be May the 27th, which is the end of this half term, and then we'll ask for those deposits to be paid, and we will then start to firm up details and booking arrangements for this trip. It has been a magical experience in the past. Talk to people that have been. I will also share with people the video of our last trip, and you can see some of the things that we're hoping to experience again because we enjoyed them so much. So if you're interested, please sign up, and I will confirm to you the exact point at which you can do that. Thank you very much for listening. Have a really good day today, and take care.